The Marvel Cinematic Universe is known for its unexpected crossovers. And Daredevil Born Again is shaping up to be a major turning point in the street-level side of the franchise. With Vincent D'Onofrio reprising his role as Wilson Fisk Kingpin and Charlie Cox back as Matt Murdock Daredevil, the series already has fans buzzing with excitement. However, rumors and leaks suggest that the show may feature some truly surprising cameos that could have lasting implications for the MCU. Let's break down some of the biggest shockers that might be coming our way. 1. Spider-Man, Tom Holland. The ultimate street-level team-up. One of the most exciting possibilities for Born Again is a cameo from Tom Holland's Spider-Man. While Spidey has mostly been focused on multiversal threats and Avengers-level conflicts, he is still a street-level hero at heart. The Spider-Man No Way Home. Ending left Peter Parker completely alone with no connections and no allies. This makes it plausible that he could turn to Daredevil, especially since Matt Murdock was introduced in No Way Home as his legal counsel. A crossover could see the two teaming up to take down Kingpin, reinforcing Daredevil's importance in the MCU's grounded crime-fighting stories. 2. Jessica Jones, Krysten Ritter. A Defenders reunion? Krysten Ritter's return as Jessica Jones has been widely speculated, and Daredevil Born Again could be the perfect place for her re-entry into the MCU. The Netflix Marvel shows had a complicated relationship with the main MCU, but Born Again is poised to recanonize characters like Daredevil and Kingpin. Jessica's private investigator skills could come in handy, especially if Daredevil needs help uncovering Kingpin's newest criminal operations. Plus, her gritty and no-nonsense attitude would provide an interesting contrast to Matt Murdock's sense of justice. If Marvel wants to test the waters for a full-blown Jessica Jones revival, this would be the place to do it. For those of you who have already subscribed over the last couple of months, thank you guys so much. We've been gaining subscribers here at Maxiverse Twist, and if you have not already, I also noticed that 99.6% is watching in this channel have not yet subscribed already. I would just kindly invite you to do so. It's like the #1 thing you can do to support me as a content creator in the channel. And of course, you gotta be subbed to see more latest updated videos. 3. The Punisher, Jon Bernthal, Fisk's worst nightmare. The return of Jon Bernthal as Frank Castle, the Punisher, has been confirmed. But the big question is, how big of a role will he play? Given his history with both Daredevil and Kingpin, his presence in Born Again could be more than just a cameo. It could be a major story arc. The Punisher's extreme methods of justice put him at odds with both Matt Murdock and Wilson Fisk, making him a wild card in the series. Could he be an uneasy ally to Daredevil, or will he go rogue and create chaos in Hell's Kitchen? Either way, his involvement will bring an unpredictable, violent edge to the show. 4. Echo's mutant connection. Alaqua Cox's Echo is already confirmed to have ties to Kingpin, but what if her character also serves as a bridge to something much bigger, the X-Men? The Echo series teased a deeper exploration of her abilities, and with Marvel slowly laying the groundwork for mutants in the MCU, Daredevil Born Again could provide another subtle hint. If Marvel wanted to shock audiences, introducing a minor mutant character or hinting at Kingpin's involvement in the underground mutant world could be an unexpected but brilliant way to connect Born Again to the larger MCU evolution. 5. Wilson Bethel's Bullseye, unfinished business. One of the biggest unresolved threads from Netflix's Daredevil was Wilson Bethel's Bullseye. His transformation into the deadly assassin was teased in Daredevil Season 3, but we never got to see him fully embrace the role. If Marvel brings him back, he could be a major villainous force, potentially working under Kingpin or even betraying him. His rivalry with Daredevil is one of the most iconic in Marvel Comics, and Born Again would be the perfect opportunity to revive it in the MCU. Promote your brand, product, or service with Maxiverse Twist. Are you looking for an affordable way to advertise your business? Look no further. At Maxiverse Twist, we offer 30 to 60-second ad placements within our video, starting at just $80. Here's how it works. Email us your ad video, up to 1 minute in length, at clovermaxi@gmail.com. Once your submission is reviewed and approved, we'll provide you with the payment details, PayPal only. After payment confirmation, your ad will be featured starting at the 3-minute mark in one of our upcoming videos. Why choose Maxiverse Twist? Your ad will reach an estimated 1.6K to 8.8K views within the first month. Quick turnaround. Your video will be uploaded within 1 week of payment confirmation. Don't miss this opportunity to boost your visibility. Contact us now to get started. 6. She-Hulk, Tatiana Maslany. A legal showdown. Matt Murdock made a well-received appearance in She-Hulk, Attorney at Law, showcasing his legal expertise and action chops. A cameo from Tatiana Maslany's Jennifer Walters could be a fun way to continue their dynamic. Whether she helps Matt in court or ends up representing a client against him, her presence would provide a lighthearted yet meaningful crossover. 7. Kingpin's political rise, tying into future MCU films? Rumors suggest that Born Again will focus heavily on Kingpin's attempt to become the mayor of New York City. If that's the case, we might see unexpected political figures from other MCU properties make appearances, such as Valentina Allegra de Fontaine, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, who has been manipulating events behind the scenes in Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, and Thunderbolts. If Fisk gains political power, it could set the stage for a much larger conflict that extends beyond Hell's Kitchen, possibly affecting Spider-Man 4, Captain America, Brave New World, and even the Thunderbolts movie. A game changer for the MCU's street-level stories. Daredevil Born Again is shaping up to be a massive event, not just for Daredevil fans, but for the MCU as a whole. With the potential return of beloved characters like Jessica Jones, Punisher, and Bullseye, as well as shocking crossovers with Spider-Man, Echo, and She-Hulk, the series has the potential to redefine Marvel's street-level storytelling. Whether these cameos are brief or major plot points, one thing is certain. Born Again will be a must-watch series that brings the MCU's grittiest heroes back into the spotlight. Who knows? This could even set the stage for a full Defenders reunion in the near future. Here are some surprising cameos and potential MCU crossovers in Daredevil Born Again. Given Matt Murdock and Peter Parker's brief but memorable connection in Spider-Man No Way Home, it's likely that Spider-Man could make a cameo in Born Again. With both heroes operating in New York's gritty streets, they could team up to tackle a common threat. The street-level crime narrative makes this crossover a natural fit. Jessica Jones could return in Born Again, possibly through a legal case or an investigation that intertwines with Daredevil's. Both characters share a history in the Defenders, and Jessica's detective skills could complement Matt's legal expertise. Reintroducing her would also satisfy fans who loved the Jessica Jones series and want to see her back in action. Jon Bernthal's Frank Castle, aka the Punisher, could reappear in Born Again, either as an antagonist or as an uneasy ally. Frank's violent, no-holds-barred approach to justice clashes with Matt's moral code, creating plenty of tension and compelling storylines. The darker, mature themes of the show make the Punisher's return a perfect fit. With Vincent D'Onofrio's Wilson Fisk returning as Kingpin, it's likely that some of his old allies, such as Bullseye and Typhoid Mary, will make an appearance. These characters played significant roles in the Netflix Daredevil series and would be integral in helping Kingpin rebuild his criminal empire in the new series. Luke Cage could appear in Born Again as a fellow hero dealing with New York's crime scene. His bulletproof abilities and street-level heroism would align perfectly with the series' tone. A team-up with Daredevil could provide a thrilling dynamic, and Luke's return would satisfy fans hoping to see more of him after Luke Cage was cancelled. Norman Osborn, while not taking an active role in Born Again, could be teased as a looming figure behind the scenes. References to Oscorp or Osborn's influence could set up future plotlines, especially with Spider-Man's ongoing story in the MCU. This could lay the groundwork for future confrontations and character developments down the line. Misty Knight and Colleen Wing, the Daughters of the Dragon, could make a surprise appearance in Born Again. They might cross paths with Matt Murdock during a case or while dealing with a common enemy. This cameo would tie into the larger street-level universe of Marvel and could set the stage for future Heroes for Hire storylines. Daredevil Born Again offers countless possibilities for unexpected cameos and crossovers thanks to its street-level narrative and connections to other Marvel heroes. Whether revisiting familiar faces like Jessica Jones and Luke Cage or introducing new characters like Norman Osborn, fans are in for plenty of surprises. Here are some possible problems might face with the surprising cameos and MCU crossovers. While a Spider-Man cameo would be a huge fan favorite, balancing the two heroes in a shared universe could create tonal challenges. Daredevil, Born Again is grounded and gritty, while Spider-Man tends to bring a lighter, more playful energy. Merging these styles without undermining the seriousness of Daredevil's world could be tricky. Additionally, Spider-Man's potential involvement could create confusion about the direction of both characters' story arcs in their respective shows. Integrating Jessica Jones into Born Again could face a couple of hurdles. Her previous series had a much more psychological and noir tone compared to Daredevil's legal drama. If not handled carefully, blending their styles could feel forced. Additionally, Jessica's complex character arc, dealing with trauma and personal boundaries, might clash with Daredevil's more heroic-driven narrative, which could lead to issues with pacing and character development. The return of the Punisher would be exciting, but it could present significant challenges in terms of tone. Frank Castle's violent, no-mercy approach to justice could undermine the moral complexity that Daredevil represents. Their contrasting ideologies, Daredevil's desire to seek justice through the legal system versus the Punisher's brutal, vengeance-driven methods, could make it difficult to present a cohesive narrative that satisfies both characters' stories. Additionally, given Frank's graphic nature, balancing the level of violence for a broader audience could be tricky. While bringing back Kingpin's allies like Bullseye and Typhoid Mary would excite fans, the challenge lies in how to integrate them seamlessly into the current MCU. The stakes of Born Again need to feel fresh, but reintroducing too many villains from the Netflix series could overwhelm the story. It would also be important to ensure that these characters' motivations are clearly defined, so they don't come off as rehashed versions of their past selves. Overuse of villains from the old series could dilute their impact. While Luke Cage's appearance would make sense within the street-level world of Born Again, his integration into the MCU on Disney Plus may raise logistical issues. Luke Cage was previously tied to a different tone and era of Marvel storytelling on Netflix. There could be a disconnect in how his character is portrayed, especially if they try to shift his personality or abilities to match the MCU's larger, interconnected narrative. Additionally, Luke's standalone arc may need to be carefully considered to avoid overshadowing Daredevil's own journey. Norman Osborn's potential inclusion could cause problems by muddying the waters of future Spider-Man films and overarching MCU plotlines. If he's introduced in Born Again as a shadowy figure or through Oscorp, it might feel like a tease without delivering significant payoff. His full reveal could also be more impactful if saved for a bigger story arc, especially when considering the complexity of his eventual transformation into the Green Goblin. Rushing him into Born Again might limit his potential as a major MCU antagonist. Misty Knight and Colleen Wing could add great depth to Born Again, but their inclusion may create some issues in terms of narrative focus. Daredevil is already dealing with complex characters and storylines, and adding more heroes could overcomplicate the plot. Moreover, their appearance could overshadow Matt Murdock's development or detract from the core of the show, making it feel more like a setup for a Heroes for Hire spin-off rather than an organic crossover. Balancing their screen time with Daredevil's own story will be key. Integrating these surprising cameos and crossovers into Daredevil Born Again could face multiple challenges, including tone inconsistencies, character overload, and maintaining a clear narrative focus. However, if done correctly, these elements could enhance the show and elevate the MCU's street-level universe to new heights. Fans are eager for Daredevil to build on the character's rich history and previous MCU appearances. Key expectations include darker, grittier tone. Fans want the series to maintain the mature, gritty atmosphere from the Netflix show, focusing on complex themes like justice and morality. Legal drama with superhero action. The blend of courtroom drama and intense crime fighting is a major draw, with fans hoping to see Matt Murdock's dual life explored further. Character development. Fans are eager for a deeper look at Matt's internal struggles, especially after the events of The Defenders and Spider-Man: No Way Home. Strong villains. With Kingpin's return, fans expect a more menacing villain alongside potential appearances from other iconic characters like Bullseye, crossovers, and cameos. After the Spider-Man cameo, fans hope to see street-level heroes like Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and the Punisher make appearances. MCU integration. While grounded, fans want the series to connect to the broader MCU, possibly influencing upcoming projects related to Spider-Man or other heroes. Respect for previous shows. Fans hope the series preserves the essence of the original show, particularly in its performances and mature storytelling. Realistic stakes and personal conflict. Fans want an exploration of Matt's internal conflicts, especially the toll his dual life takes on his personal relationships. High-quality action sequences. Fans expect innovative, intense action scenes that showcase Daredevil's unique fighting style. Exploration of Matt's blindness. Fans appreciate how the series handles Matt's blindness as part of his character and hope for a continued focus on his resilience and abilities. Overall, Born Again has high expectations to continue Matt Murdock's journey while seamlessly integrating him into the MCU. That's all for today's video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, be sure to subscribe for more exciting Maxiverse twist content.